Good evening, everybody. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself world and the Off-Grid Project. It was a pretty hot day today, and I just did a little bit of working around the yard. I didn't do any video today. Just boring stuff that you really wouldn't be interested in. Chasing chickens, repairing fences, strengthening fences, cleaning up in the house, cleaning up in the yard, whatever. But just boring, typical homestead maintenance junk. Nothing worthy of video. But the purpose of this video tonight is something totally different. I have been analyzing what's been going on with my viewers, what people say, and how I can improve my channel, how I can keep you interested and keep you on the channel. And a lot of people think that I don't take advice and I don't listen to my viewers, but I do. I value every single one of you, and I do listen to what you say. I do take advice, and I even caught flack today on a comment for not taking advice and not thanking people for it. Well, I often write down in the video description things that nobody ever reads anyway. It's just sarcasm, but one person in particular knows what I'm talking about here. Anyway, down in the video description I write a lot, and usually the video description contains more details even than the video itself. And often I write articles on the Do-It-Yourself World website and hope that by some chance you might go on over there and read the article, which also contains more details than the video itself. I don't script my videos, and I just spontaneously talk to the camera, to you. And later on, when I get home and I'm typing stuff out, I think about what I should have added or what I missed or points and whatever. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for being there, and I want to thank everybody for all the advice I do get. I can't possibly take everyone's advice because I get thousands of different varying opinions on how to do certain things, and if I copied everybody's advice, the house wouldn't be able to stand, for example, because I got 50 different ideas on how to do the framing and how to do this or how to do that. I had to pick and choose what fit best for my situation, and in the end, you guys do very much influence what I do. I want to thank you all for being there. And on that note, I've been paying a lot of attention to feedback and from people and what's going on, and I made a huge decision, a couple of huge decisions. One thing, you might notice I'm working on this fence, and I'm plugging along, and I'm not stopping until it's done. People always complain that I never finish a project. Well, for one, I make videos every day for a living. If I start showing you that I'm cutting wood every day for 2 weeks straight, and all I do is I'm cutting wood, cutting wood, cutting wood, every day cutting wood, cutting wood, cutting wood. The video for tomorrow, cutting wood. Guess what's going to be the next day? Cutting wood. You're not going to watch my videos. You're going to leave my channel. I need to keep you interested. I need to keep you here. But, on the other hand, people are complaining I don't finish projects and don't see them through. A lot of people are complaining I'm not cutting wood enough. So, I'm going to have to do a wood cutting video. Although I have been working in the background a lot, cutting wood, putting wood aside, stacking it, sorting it. I have wood piles all over the place throughout the property now. I just haven't done it on video because it's boring. Same with today, the work today. I didn't show anything on video because it's boring. I've been working on the fence a little bit here and there, adjusting things and whatever, but I haven't showed everything because it's boring. But I am going to plug along, and I'm going to try to make one important change. When I start a project, I'm going to see it through to the end, and I'm going to complete it unless I can't because of weather, finances, or lack of equipment or materials, which often is the case. I will repeat again, a lot of people must not have seen the video I did, The Method to My Madness. I get questions every single day. Why don't you finish the siding on the house? Why don't you finish the house constructions? Why don't you finish the house? Why don't you work on the house? Why don't you work on the house? Why don't you do the house? Every day. And it's multiple questions every day. Well, I'll repeat. Go back and see The Method to My Madness and see in all detail the video I did explaining it. Probably a lot of you that are asking the questions didn't see that. Did a video called The Method to My Madness, explains in all detail what's going on here and why. Looks fine out right now, right? It's not raining. It rained today. Looked fine out yesterday. It rained yesterday. Looked fine the day before. Guess what? It rained. I get rain here just about every day. The humidity is so dense that it's so thick in the air, you can see the moisture in the air. And I remarked to my friend yesterday on Sunday, we were having a barbecue and we were just drenched in sweat. It was so hot. The humidity, I showed him, I said, look out there, you can see the humidity. And he said, yeah, I can see it. Point of it all is, when you're putting boards together side by side and they're damp, it's been raining on them, they're outdoors, and it's humid, when they dry, they're going to spread. And the siding on the house looks horrendous because I used wet wood. It looks horrible because the sun bakes on that now, dried it out, well, when the sun does shine, it dries it, and expanded, and I've got 1/4 inch gaps. Same with the bathroom. The walls in the bathroom have 1/4 inch gaps in between the boards because I used wood that was still damp. It just come out of the rainy season, or the winter season, everything was still wet, and they expanded. Or they shrunk, I should say. They shrunk when they dried. I can do this because this wood, if it expands and contracts, that's normal. This wood here, this isn't going to hurt a thing because it was already put together as a pallet. It's already in one piece, and gaps widening and shrinking between the boards isn't going to matter. Nobody's going to see a 1/4 inch gap between these pallet slats. Never. It doesn't matter. On the house, yeah. The house wood is wet. All the pallets are wet. It rains every day. It's 90% humidity out here, almost all the time. I gotta wait. That's it. I just have to wait. I cannot work in the house until the wood is dry, or I'll be doing it again, which really then is ridiculous. So I'm not going to do the house until probably in a week or two when the rainy season stops, sometime around August. I'm going to have a long dry period. And then you're going to see this. I want to get the siding up, and then I want to build my porch. So that's the plans. Right now it's about the fence, the chickens, the chicken wire. I have plenty to do right now anyway. It's very important I finish all of the fencing, which is a major task. We're talking about 2.5 acres fenced in. We're talking about 1,400 feet of perimeter fencing. Plus these fences, the picket fence is to keep chickens from casually walking in here, which right now, I don't know if you saw behind me, the silkies are walking back and forth trying to figure out why can't we just walk through anymore. And silkies don't fly. And these are the little buggers that have been coming and going into my garden and scratching at the vegetables and the flower beds. So this is a part of the chicken fence total. Now, that's one of the changes. I'm going to finish projects from now on. And, you know, I'm sorry everybody for making you mad. I just try to keep the videos interesting. I'm sure some of you are going to get sick of seeing picket fence videos every day after 2 weeks. You just picket fence video, picket fence, another picket fence video. Look, let's try to do tomorrow. Picket fence video. So I know you're going to get sick of it, but it's what I do. And if I don't mix it up, then that's what it's going to be. You're going to see picket fence video for a couple days more. And, you know, that is just how it is. Either I mix it up, and you get mad at me for not finishing a project, you know, in one point, or I don't, and you're going to get bored with my videos. But I'm going to finish this. I'm going to try to finish projects and try somehow to keep it interesting while at the same time finishing projects. Now, to keep it interesting, when I'm working on the house siding, which is going to be a long project, I'm not just going to show me working on the house every day. You're going to get sick of it. I'll probably do some wild edible videos, which only take me 5 minutes to record, to give you something to watch and to learn from while I'm working on the house all day long. I might do some other odd and end videos here and there. Well, I'm working on that project, which is going to be mega boring for you. So if you see foraging videos, it means I'm doing something boring in the background. Enjoy the video. Maybe you might learn something. And thanks for watching. I have noticed that I have a lot of enemies, which you guys know. I don't want to go there. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm leaving that behind me. I'll never again mention that stuff on video. But one thing I have noticed is people keep saying that I'm an e-beggar, and I make YouTube videos for a living. Google pays my paycheck. I sell odds and ends. I do lawnmower maintenance and repair. I do a lot of different odds and ends, and I sell things on the side to make money. But because I have a donate button on my channel, people call me an e-beggar. I'm going to get rid of it. Take the wind out of their sails. It doesn't matter. I don't need it. Not going to use it. You know, whatever. Take that wind out of their sails. I am tired of people seeing e-bagger, 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 e-bagger. Google pays my paycheck. I've seen people say that Troy doesn't work, Troy's too lazy, nothing gets done without other people and without their money. Well, take it away. No more donate button. And I'm not upset or anything. I'm just going to take the wind out of their sails. Let them find something else to complain about. They will. They will. Another thing is, I'm going to... By the way, I love an outdoor cat. It's so nice to have something there when you're outdoors and just casually petting as you're working. Another thing I'm not going to do anymore, and I know this is going to hurt a lot of people, but there's more people that will remain unharmed by this, my decision. I'm not going to accept packages anymore. So I haven't had anything much recently anyway. I'm not going to accept packages from people or gifts or care packages because what happens is, and I've seen it again and again and again and again. I'm really sorry about this if you've been hurt in the past. There's a group of my trolls who, as soon as I mention your name and who you were, they come and they're in your ear. Troy's a liar. Troy's a cheat. He's going to sell your stuff. He just gets the stuff so he can sell it. He wants to give it away. He wants to make money. He sells it. And people believe it, and I've seen people turn away from me. People who really cared for me, and I cared about them, because they keep hearing this in their mind every single day and night, day and night. Troy just sells this stuff. He sells this stuff. Well, a lot of you have seen me using stuff that I get heavily, like the Ryobi tool set. A lot of you see things that I'm not using heavily, or I just don't show on video. And I am one person. I can't show everything every day, and I can't remember to show stuff all the time. So I'm really sorry if you don't see me use things all the time. Please do believe I don't sell stuff. I don't. I will not sell something you give me. No way. But to further take the wind out of their sails, I'm not going to accept packages anymore. And I'm not negative or depressed. I'm just moving forward with my channel, trying to keep people and prevent losing people. And this is one of the biggest complaints about me. Three big things against me. Troy never finishes a project, Troy's an e-bagger, and Troy sells everything he gets in a gift in the mail. So I'm going to just fix those problems and keep moving forward. Hopefully you'll continue to watch my boring videos as I'm working on the picket fence every single day, because I am going to finish it. And then when that's done, I'm going to work on the electric fence all the way around, which is going to be a week or two of work. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot of work. And it's going to take some more money. Donate button's gone, so don't worry. Oh no, I'm not asking for money, but it's going to take some more, so I've got to buy some more materials with my money from Google that Google pays me in my paycheck. And then I'll finish the rest of the perimeter fence. So my calculation for the selling t-shirts wasn't quite enough, but I'll get it done. I bought all the materials with the money that I had from selling t-shirts, and again I want to thank you guys for that. Without selling t-shirts, it wouldn't have been possible. That's one thing I'm not going to change. People, I've seen my enemies call, again, using that I sell t-shirts as being an e-bagger. Well, Walmart sells shirts, and nobody complains. So I'm going to continue selling shirts with a clean conscience. And anybody that's purchased shirts, I want to thank you very much. I hope you like them. I've heard a lot of good stuff about them, and good feedback that they're pretty good, high-quality shirts. I love mine myself. I actually wear them out when I'm out and about. I don't wear them here because I don't want to wreck them. And really, out here in a homestead, the chickens don't care what's on my shirt. They can't read. So, anyway, I think that covers everything. Again, I'm in a positive, happy attitude. I've really been considering what you say, what you want to see, and what are the worst complaints against me. And those three: e-bagging, and never finish a project, and receiving gifts. So I'm just gonna not do it. And please, I'm really, really sorry. I know a lot of people love seeing that. A lot of people enjoy sending me stuff. A lot of people really enjoy being involved in the off-grid project through sending me something. And I've received some really, really awesome and very valuable things. The tripod that my camera's on right now was a gift in the mail. You never see it, because you can't. It's under the camera. And all the other gear that I use in my camera that I received in the mail, it's used heavily. But it's something I just can't show you, because it's on the camera. But moving forward, you know, I'm really sorry for those people who don't see this stuff every day. Um, and for those people who in the future want to send me something, I just can't do it because one, it opens you up to attacks from my trolls, and I just don't want that. I don't want you being attacked anymore. Um, Whenever somebody comments on my video, one last thing I'll get to in a minute. Um, I have enemies. There are trolls. They're called trolls. Um, Really, I'm not going to talk about this much in depth. Honestly, it's behind me. I ignore them, and I can't even see their comments, so it doesn't bother me. But anytime somebody has sent me something and I mention their name, post their channel, they get attacked and mobbed and attacked and swamped with negativity and horrible vicious things, and I've got a lot of feedback from people, so I know it's the case, from my trolls who are determined to shut down my channel. Anyway, I'm not going to expose you to that anymore. I am sorry for all those who were hurt and attacked by the trolls. I have no control over it, but, you know, I'm sorry. I'm not going to expose anybody to that anymore, and no more packages. So I hope you understand, and please, you know, let's just move forward. I'm just going to keep on going with the off-grid project. Now, there's something else I wanted to talk about on the topic of if you're going to comment on my video, it is a viper's nest out there. YouTube has left loopholes for people to comment. I can't see it. I can do nothing. I see somebody comments and I can see 34 replies, and I click the down arrow to expand and I see nothing. Nothing. It says there's 34 replies. I see nothing. So I know that every one of you who comment are being attacked by my trolls, and I can't do anything, really. I can do nothing about it. I think YouTube is trying to self-destruct, because it's the only thing that makes sense, is they're trying to self-destruct, because every step in their programming is opening up people to more attacks from trolls. And the YouTube channel owners have no more control. We can't see them, we can't delete them, we can do nothing. So, if you're watching the videos, great. Happiness. If you're going to comment on a video, and I'm going to remind people of this moving forward from time to time because the mosquitoes are out. If you're going to comment on a video, I just want you to be aware that you're going to start getting a lot of private messages from people telling them a whole bunch of my horrible crimes against humanity. Which, by the way, you can do a background check. I have a clean record, perfect record. My dad was a cop. I was in the military, which you have to have a clean record to be in the military. And anyway, if anybody hears any weird, horrible rumors about me brainwashing people or murdering people or other weird, odd stuff, go ahead and check my record. If you want to know my personal information, tell me. I'll give you my details. You can look it up. I think it costs $20 to do a background check. I got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide at all. But if you comment, you're going to be hit by trolls. So please be warned. Watch the videos, it's fine and good. Please enjoy the videos. If you're going to comment, you got to be tough. And there's nothing I can do. Nothing at all I can do about it. YouTube has made changes and taken away the control from me, which on one hand is very peaceful. I have no more stress because I can't control a thing that's going on. I can't even see it. So I have absolute peace about what's going on. I have no idea what they're saying about me. I do know, though, that I get feedback from good, honest people who are saying they're being attacked and harassed, and I'm sorry, I can do nothing. So if you're going to comment, just be warned. You're going to see a lot of filth. None of it's true. I don't go attacking people, and I'm not a scammer, and I'm not a criminal, and whatever else they're saying, whatever. Anyway, if you have any doubts or any questions, please PM me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. I've got nothing to hide. Everything I do is right here on camera. I've already given all my personal information before in a video for any who wanted to do background checks. But if you want to anymore, just private message me, and I'll be happy to answer you. So moving forward, keep it clean. I'm I'm not involved in any troll wars. I'm not involved in any battles with any other channels. I am just working on the homestead. I'm going to finish projects. I'm going to cut off any possible things where people can see that or think or assume that I'm doing any wrong. And I'm listening to you. I am listening to you. I've made all these decisions based on you, the viewer. I know a lot of very good, well-meaning people are frustrated and upset with how I do things out here. I do read the comments, and trust me, those who know me well know it weighs heavily on me. And I think about it a lot, I talk about it a lot, and I seek a lot of advice and counsel from those who know me well on how to best proceed with things. And I want to thank you guys, my close circle, who helped me out. And I want to thank you all, the viewer, just for being there and for toughening it out, for sticking with it, because it's a vicious world out there in YouTube land. And I want to thank those of you who are actually tough and staying there through it all. And those of you who have been frustrated, well, we'll change that. We'll change it. So this is a new era, a new phase of the Off-Grid project and the do-it-yourself world and the Off-Grid homestead. And I hope you like it. Hope things will work out. I know things I can fix, like the chicken tractor. In the end, I finished it to my liking, and I didn't put wheels on in the end. Why? Because I decided I didn't want to at the time. I changed my mind. People see it as another unfinished project because I didn't put the wheels on it, and I still call it a chicken tractor. That's my fault. I'm really sorry. I just don't remember these little details to tell you. By the way, I changed my mind. I'm not going to put wheels in the chicken tractor. It's done. It works. It holds out water. The birds are happy. They're safe. There hasn't been any more raccoon attacks. They're absolutely safe in there. And it's done. It's a finished project. I'm sorry, people, for not telling you that I wasn't going to put wheels on, that I changed my mind. That's my fault, and that leads people to think that it's another unfinished project. The porch project with the frame is done. I'm not going to waste any more time on it. It keeps my shoes dry. It holds my plants. It does exactly what I wanted to do. And the contractor plastic that I have biodegrades. So I'm not going to waste any time or effort on putting that on there. And it's only going to be temporary because as soon as I'm done with the fencing, I'm going to do the siding and then build the porch. So to me it's done. Alright, there's a project that I finished as far as I wanted. I have an entryway. I have my shoes dry on 2 shelves. My shoes are under the tarp on the 2 shelves. And I'm satisfied. I'm growing plants. My aquaponics is working. And that's what I wanted. It's right there. So, and I use it heavily. I've got stuff sitting. When I come in with groceries, they go on the shelf right by the door, staging area. I open the door and I bring things in. I got to be quick because the mosquitoes out here are terrible. So I always have a staging area. Sorry, deer was just walking out there. I always have a staging area, and then I real quick throw it in the door, shut the door, and then I take off my shoes, put them on the rack, and then jump in the house. So it serves its purpose. It's as good as I need it. Moving forward, I've got to remember to tell you this is it, that I changed my mind. And I know this annoys you guys beyond belief, that I change my mind, or I finish something and I don't show it after it's done, or I don't tell you that this is where it stands. And please forgive me. I am going to try my hardest moving forward to remember this stuff and update these videos and let you know this is good. This is it. This is where it's going to stop. This is where it's going to end. The garden is an ongoing project. It's going to be an ongoing project for years. Building a back to Eden style garden, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise, is not an overnight project unless you're a billionaire. I don't think you can still, it's not an overnight project. This stuff has to compost. It's not an overnight project. Can't be. Doesn't matter how much money you got. It's not an overnight project. It takes years to build that up. I'm slowly picking at it, the garden. I'm slowly getting control of the mess and slowly regaining, getting the weeds mowed down. I'm keeping the weeds out of the plants. I've dusted them for powdery mildew, and I'm taking care of stuff in the background. Yard is looking better, but yeah, forgive me please for forgetting to show you the end of things. Moving forward, all right. Sorry from the do-it-yourself world, and the off-grid project. Moving forward. Hope you all stick with me. Those who left me, I hope you all come back. Those who are frustrated beyond belief, I'm really sorry. Come on back. It's going to be a new world out here. Talk to y'all later. Good night.